All right, so my friends, welcome. The tour of Pioneer continues. That's right, Pioneer 101, as I try and learn all the decks in the format for the upcoming Pro Tour. That's right, I said Paper Pro Tour in Pioneer. It's going to be at February 17th and 19th at Magic 30 in Philadelphia. I leave for the Pro Tour on the 7th, actually. I'm doing a testing house. Team CFB and my Worlds team should be a lot of fun. But for now, I'm just trying to go through. I'm trying to play one league with each of the top decks in the format as I learn the format. And today, obviously, we're playing Arclight Phoenix. So I played this deck at SEG Philly a while back. I'm not going to lie. I don't love this build of a deck. It's obviously, this is like the stock build for sure. I don't really love the Temporal Trespasses at all. Trespass and Iteration both feel very finicky to me in a deck that's fairly consistent. But Rest of Shell is great. Obviously, consider Opts, Fire Impulse, Lightning Axe, Ledger Shredder, Arclight Phoenix, Pieces of the Puzzle, so on and so forth. We see this is Gold Ducat's list from Magic Online, and Gold Ducat here is playing a full 4 Crackling Drakes on the board, which I love. I'm a huge Drake fan. I played the Crackling Drake deck at the Regional Championship, where you don't play Phoenixes and you play Drakes instead, which is pretty cool. We'll see if I have time to do that on the tour, but that's the deck. It's Phoenix. Nothing too revolutionary here. Let's get right to the games. Brought to you by Coalesce Apparel. Coalesce Apparel. Get your damn pile driver jerseys. Super high quality custom jerseys. Get them yourself. CoalesceApparel.shop. Also, tons of fantastic shirts. They have hats now. Hats, hoodies, stickers. You name it, they got it. CoalesceApparel.shop. It's only promo code JIM10 for 10% off your order on Coalesce Apparel. Look at these stickers. Love the Beast Called Quest shirt. Love the Notorious Squeeze shirt. You get your Commander shirts there. Grave Rave stickers. Your Azorius Guild shirts. Check them all out. If you're not going to buy things, hop on over to CoalesceApparel.shop and take a gander at the shirts and get a chuckle because a lot of designs are very, very fun. Check it out. CoalesceApparel.shop. Again, promo code JIM10, 10% off your order. CoalesceApparel.shop. All right. So, opening hand. Shredder. You can keep this. Hand's pretty great, actually. Red Pathway into Hall Shredder. Rakdos Sack is on the list today. We're playing this deck, Rakdos Sack, and Abzan Greasefang. And if we have time, we'll also play Mono Red. And again, all the decks you've missed will all be up on YouTube. There's been a lot already. We're going to go Riverglide Pathway. Go. If you missed it on YouTube here, check this out real fast. So far, we've played Azorius Control, Mono White Humans, Selesnya Angels, Gruul Cars, Mono Green Devotion, and Rakdos Midrange. So, check all those out on the YouTube as well as my full set review for Phyrexia and Model Monday and everything else. Blued Crypt, Thoughtseize. No, Shambling. Oh, wow, Shambling Gas. Okay. I don't mind getting a little Spikefield Hazard here. Shambling Gas. This is an interesting addition to the Sacrifice deck, but sure. What's up, Login Name? What's up, Endless Jake? Play some Sleeper decks? No, I'm mostly going with the top decks in the format. So, just going to hazard this. I see PV's article on the hardest Pioneer decks pilots. If so, any thoughts? I saw it. It seemed reasonably accurate to me. We're gonna Shredder here. We could try and wait a turn for a trigger, but I think this is fine. Possibly playing Anvil, maybe. It'd be pretty cool. Yep, we had our guest on. Connor was on for the Lotus Field, the league, and Connor was great. I'm not gonna lie, Connor was freaking awesome, and that goes up on YouTube. I think tomorrow or today. Connor walked us through. Oh, okay. Connor walked us through a league with Lotus Field, and it was an excellent video. Connor's very, very good at articulating his thoughts. It was very, very good. Look at that one on YouTube pretty soon. So we see a Rakdos land, a Shambling Ghast, and then a Concession. So what do we want to do here? Wouldn't mind some Drakes. Honestly, I just enjoy cutting the Trespass iteration in almost every matchup because it's heinous against Graveyard Hate, heinous against Interaction. Although I don't think he has a cruise on the board. It's pretty interesting. Bring some Drakes in the cruise. Shredder Chart, of course. Is Thing in the Ice good here? I don't think so. They're a Fatal Push deck, right? It's just bring another Drake. Spell Pierce is fine. Lightning Axe Hazard seems reasonable. Spell Pierce, and they probably have Fable. Not too much. Spell Pierce doesn't seem that great. I should bring all the Drakes, honestly. I freaking love Crackling Drake, so Brotherhood's End is kind of interesting. No Braids on the board. I'm not exactly sure what they're doing, honestly. So, like, it's a little weird. Brotherhood's End can mop up, you know, some... Yeah, I'm going to bring the Brotherhood's Ends on the draw, too. Let's actually not bringing the Cruise. You can save Reverting, I guess. Let's try this. Not even sure what they're doing yet, so... Is Lotus Field good, or is it, like... Alright. I mean, it's possible my opponent's, like, a Pro Tour competitor, and they just, like, don't want their deck viewed on stream. But... That's game, folks!
Game.
Woo!
Blouses.
I mean, this 3 pieces here is pretty awkward. We have to consider for a land we're on the play. Obviously, we need to like hit 2. I'm gonna mulligan this. I think we need to hit 2 lands. Yeah, I'm gonna mulligan. If these pieces of the puzzle were like, if this was like a puzzle on a cruise, or a puzzle on a shredder, or something like that, but the third puzzle's like pretty iffy. We draw multiple lands. We have 1 interaction point. I'm just gonna mulligan. Hand's just not good enough. Yeah, sure, this is great. Deck mulligans pretty well, so keep this and ship a land probably. Start casting spells, doing our thing. We got the old Impulse or Spell Pierce on turn 1. Love that. Definitely love that. Spell Pierce, yeah. Yeah, definitely Spell Pierce. Spell Pierce, yeah. Sorry. Not sorry.
Keep the change, you filthy animal.
Sin says, hey Jim, what's the best way to learn old cards to get started into Historic for Arena? Just play. Honestly. Even if you're just playing like a bad budget deck, just play games. You know, you can read articles, obviously, go look at deck lists. I think that like every Magic player should be, you know, looking at MTG Goldfish deck lists, you know, fairly often. You know, if you've got like 10 minutes to kill, hop on over, look at some deck lists and read some cards for sure. But I think that just playing the games is the best way to do it. So just playing Phoenix, yep. Mostly stock Phoenix. I'll get the deck list on the overlay right now, which I always forget to do because I'm used to Untab doing it for me. Power word kill. Rude. Very, very rude. Draw another Shredder, sure. With if we had a third land in our hand, maybe we can play a land and just hold it and try and get a knife trigger, but without it, we're trying to play it. What's the strongest standard format you remember? Strongest as in what? Like most powerful, define strongest. Here's a Shadow and a Blightstep Pathway. They have a push here too, it'd be pretty freaking annoying. Alright, so we can't actually impulse the Shadow just yet because we don't have Spell Mastery, and they can obviously pump it. Untap and draw a cantrip, please. They're going to Fatal Push the Shredder. I mean, now we can obviously impulse, but kind of sucks. You have 3 cards in hand. Alright, we're going to impulse this response. We're building up to Cruise here, but our mulligan, that's a pretty good draw, actually. Let's consider. Spikefield Hazard have been it. Just want to get that Cruise going. 1 short of cruising. So you go. Please don't Thoughtseize me. I talked about how seasons now. Yes, I think it's a great. Oh, god damn it. I think it's a great change. So for those who don't know, they have changed the RCQ format. They're now going to be seasons, like the old PTQ formats used to be, where each season will be only one format for all RCQs. So all RCQs will be Modern or Pioneer or Standard or whatever, which I think is a phenomenal change. It makes all Magic players playing the same game in the same format at once. So folks are producing content, writing articles about all the same format, and you feel like you're playing the same game, which I think is very, very important. So, all right, so they've got Trespasser. They eat. What do they eat? A Shredder. Okay, so they eat my Shredder. We've got 5 in the bin. We could just like cast Treasure Cruise here and draw 3. We could chart a course, discard a card, and try and cruise for less value. We could also just Fiery Impulse the Trespasser, discarding the chart a course, then just cruise. Killing Trespasser is obviously definitely on the agenda here for sure. Let's see. Chart a course, draw 2, discard 1. That puts 7 cards in the bin. Then I can cruise, and then maybe impulse discard. We also get to possibly hit some Phoenixes too. Whereas if we draw Phoenix off the Charter Course or the cruise, we can get it back this turn. We can draw a land too, I guess. But all right, let's do it. Let's just Charter Course cruise and just kind of go from there. Let's cast Charter Course. We draw Impulse Island. We'll discard an Impulse. That's our land we needed actually too. So now let's go land. Cruise. 1, 2, 3. Actually, no. If I cruise and I can't impulse with Spell Mastery, actually, which kind of sucks, but whatever. So I'm gonna cruise. So just cast cruise. Pay blue. We draw cruise. Temporal. I detest this card so much. I think it is ass. I think it is a terrible card. All right. Well, that's a total brick. We're just gonna say go. I think this card is so bad. I cannot believe that this is stock in the Phoenix decks. All right, so I guess I could use the I'm being stupid here. Yeah, I just used the ward to kill this, right? So we're good. So kill this, discard trespass, spell mastery. We're good. My hard cast Phoenix's turn, so don't play another one. All right, Fable, untap and draw.
Somebody's playing a prank on me.
All right. Yeah, I mean, I guess we're just gonna cast Phoenix. Sure. They have all spells in hand, and they're about to loot twice, too, so Shoulder could be a thing next turn for sure. Yeah. Like, this card is just such freaking stains. I'm sorry. Like, did I get, like, this deck thrives on being consistent, you know? Just, like, all the cards cost 1. It just churns through the deck. It's so efficient, and it's just, like, this terribly clunky, awful card. If we discarded Phoenix Trespasser, it doesn't die to Impulse, which is the issue. So, Jubles, what's up? Reset, thanks so much. Could leave back Phoenix to block the Shaman, which I actually don't hate. Yeah, I'm just going to do that. Correct. If Trespass was the only Delve spell, sure, maybe. But it's competing with Cruise, which is 1,000 times better. And just like, I just don't want this like high ceiling, low floor card in my super consistent deck, you know? Thoughtseize? Alright, so... And they have Shoulder too. What a jerk. Oh, they have Croxa. Oh, shit. Alright. That's not good. Here's Croxa. And we untap and draw a land. That's no good. Alright, let's draw Cruise, I guess. Yeah, definitely not a great matchup for Phoenix. It's funny because I like the Drake deck a lot better. I think the Drake deck is much better in this matchup. And we do have 4 Drakes on our board, though, so... Alright, here's Croxa. How does Phoenix win without Trespass? What do you mean? You just don't just play Phoenixes and stuff. And Shouldered. Alright, so we're dead. Alright, so next game. Alright, so we're going to bring in all of our Crackling Drakes. So that's definitely the nuts in this matchup. We're going to cut the Thing in the Ice, the Trespasses, and the Galvanics. I think I want to bring in a Cruise. I like Spell Pierce here, too. Actually, Lightning Axe is pretty important, too. Bring in Lightning Axe. I kind of like Spell Pierce against like Fables and stuff. We're on the play, too. We can shade. Maybe we just like, don't bring in the Cruise, actually. Like it's playing at Round Graveyard Hate. Impulse is Lightning Axe, Spikefield Hazard. We can shave a Hazard. We're at 17 lands. This is 19 land. 19 is fine. Charter Course. Yeah, I'm actually gonna just do 3 Cruises. They also like we don't really have a good answer to a Hearse. So we don't have any braids. So like the Cruises could get stranded by Hearse. So let's do this. Alright, so on the play. Our hand is... It's fine. We can keep this. We got Spirebluff, Spell Pierce, or Consider. Brotherhood's end is fine. I think we'll bring it in on the draw for game 3. It's good against their 3/3s and stuff also. I think on the play, we don't really need it, but... Spell Pierce, yeah, I do freaking love Spell Pierce. Yeah, Spell Pierce. Big Spell Pierce fan. I just like the Drake deck a lot better. I don't know. Untap and draw. Opt. Sure. So, just play Hall and say go. Alright, so 2 mana for nothing. Just stone nothing. Alright, so consider. I'm going to bin the opt. Bin opt, draw opt, cast opt. God, we couldn't flip those. Alright, so... do we want to draw this Phoenix or not? Finding your Phoenixes is pretty important. So bottoming a Phoenix feels pretty bad. I'm just going to put it on top and draw it. We'll figure out how to get it in the bin later. Alright, and we draw another Arclight Phoenix. Sure. Alright, well, let's puzzle it up. And see what we find. We find 2 considers. Alright, I mean, sure. We'll get there eventually. We'll figure it out. Graveyard's pretty full. It should say go again? What is going on? Alright, let's cast Consider. Chart a course. Top that bad boy. Let's chart a course. Discarding a Phoenix. Let's play land and cast Consider. Bottom or bin the land. Draw Impulse. Alright, so, I mean, not like the best Phoenix of all time, but you know, it's not a bad turn 3 with Cruise in our hand. They've done actual nothing, so. Here, Pioneer deck to play. Probably the Drake's deck, honestly. They get Shieldred here. Sure. So they're just trying to lean on Shieldred. And we're going to untap and draw another removal spell. Or Consider. Alright, well, we are taking some damage here. I kind of think we should go all the way and cast Cruise, rather than trying to, like, small ball by playing cantrips. So, we'll just cast Cruise, try and draw a removal spell, kill Shieldred. So, exile, some stuff, take some damage. We draw a Spikefield Hazard. God damn it. That's really bad. Alright, we've already cast our first spell, too. Alright, I mean, we literally have 4 Impulse, 4 Lightning Axe in our deck, and we are halfway through our deck. So, we're just going to keep looking for it, honestly. Let's play Consider. Treasure. Pieces doesn't draw, but I don't have a land to play. So, I mean, Cruise is obviously great barring Shielder, but we just like need to find the answer to Shieldred. So, am I going to stream the deck build for 10 New Brews? I don't think so. I might stream it to my Discord. Maybe I'll hang out on Discord, but not on stream. Probably not, no. Alright, bin this. Draw Steam Vents. This is ridiculous. Alright. Just gonna look again, I guess. Again, we have 3 Impulses and 4 Lightning Axes still in our deck, and we've seen half our deck now.
Somebody's playing a prank on me.
This is literally unbelievable. Alright, I'm just gonna play a land as I go. We're probably gonna die now, so this is ridiculous. Alright, yeah. Just say go, discard Phoenix to hand size. Hope they attack. That's actually just unbelievably. So we've seen well over half our deck with Scries, and we've seen 1 Impulse. We have 3 left, and 0 Lightning Axe. We have 4 left. So running pretty bad here, honestly. All right. Well, at least they attack for us, right? That's pretty kind of them. Unless they have a second Shieldred. Alright. They're going to play a Go Blank. That's shitty, but sure. Haters. Yeah, so we're gonna we'll let this resolve and just impulse. So we'll discard like the opt land probably. All right, so end step kill Shieldred. Untap and draw a Shredder. So we can go Shredder Puzzle. We can go Shredder. Let's congratulate you. The only streamer who has an overlay for Magic Online. What do you mean? Drake is very big, but they still have 4 cards. Like, they didn't play any spells this game, so I think that them having like a power word kill is very likely. I'm going to double Shredder here, I think. Try and draw out some kill spells. We cast Crackling Drake. So we're going to connive and discard this Phoenix. Yo, bro. Oh, see the deck list. Sweet. Yeah, there's no overlay like Untapped where you can like see the cards, but the deck list is pretty cool. So just trying to make it all awesome for y'all. Courtesy untapped.gg. Alright, so they end step Fatal Push, sure. They've got 4 cards still. They have Misery's Shadow. And still 3 cards in hand. I'm still feeling power word kill. Untap. Jesus. Alright, draw. Another Shredder. I mean, the problem is, like, if they have another kill spell, we just die. We just go, like, Shredder, Puzzle, and then just kill the thing and kill us with pumps. But realistically, we don't really have any other options. So we would like to be able to puzzle for a Lightning Axe. So maybe we just do that. We just puzzle for Lightning Axe. Yeah, instead of playing Shredder first. Because, like, I think even if they play 2 pushes now, I still think they have another kill spell in their hand, likely. And we're just dead to that. So let's just not be dead. If we live, our hand's freaking great. You know, Drake is great. Get more action. Lightning Axe Cruise. Okay, that's pretty good. That's 1 spell. We actually can get back our Phoenixes now, too. This is gas. Alright, sweet. Whenever creature opponent controls a... Alright, sweet. So let's go Lightning Axe. Hold on. We have 7, 8 in the bin. Cruise. Yeah, we have exactly enough to cruise. So that's sick. Alright, discard a card. Target this. Discard Phoenix. And I don't need to remove a Phoenix, right? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Love it. Love it. And we're going to play with Slang, so we have Temporal Drake. We're just going to say go. Pop those Phoenixes back in. Get him for an attack. Not too shabby, all things considered. Second Axe here for Shieldred, too. A 3rd Fatal Push, sure. And a Fable. I think we're in good shape now. Now we can go Shredder, Crackling Drake. Shredder. Crackling Drake. Connive. Probably discarded the land. Oh my god, I freaking love Crackling Drake! I'm going to discard... I have 1 card left now. Yeah, just discard land. Draw a card. Spell Pierce. Sure. In. Sure. And they got nothing left. They got some loots now, though, so they got to look. They got to look at looky-loo here. We have an 18 power Crackling Drake, though. Discarding 2 lands. So a bunch of fresh cards. And I am not going to block with my... Actually, they probably board out Bone Crusher. Honestly. I'm just going to block like this, though. Whatever. Let's force him to have a clean answer to Drake. It's got to be a push or a power word kill. Extinction Event. It's kind of a dick move. Sure. It's pretty good, honestly. Took my entire board, exiled my Drake too, but they got 0 cards left though. 0. Untap. Draw Steam Vents. Alright. Well, you know what I love more than 2 Crackling Drakes? 3 Crackling Drakes. Chart a course. Pretty unlikely we can get back Phoenix. Yeah, it's impossible to get back Phoenix here. So I'll just play lands happens as I go. We can discard the Spell Pierce and the Lightning Axe. So, all right, you got no cards in hand. Beat my Phoenix or my Drake. I mean, whatever. Considering that they freaking go blank me, shouldered me, and extinction at me this game, we're still in. It's pretty sweet. What's up, Downright? Thanks for the reset. Appreciate that. They're going to duress me, and they're going to die. I guess duress pie draw off castle. How big is a Drake? Just 18. Just 18.
Good lord. Gigantism.
Nah, it's 19 actually because we discarded the Spell Pierce. So yeah, that's a good play. Discard Spell Pierce, try and draw a kill spell, and does not work. Cool. All right. So game 3, I think I want Brotherhood's End, and I want to cut. Let's cut another Hazard, and let's shave. Go blank's pretty annoying, honestly. I think I still want the Spell Pierces. Shy of Spell Pierce just to mitigate them drawing it out with Castle. Well, they would just not pay for it, right? Like, they don't need to resolve to rest. It's like, no, it's not an important part of the equation. So they showed Go Blank. Am I interested in just? I'm getting rid of. I'm gonna dump another cruise. Oh, me too. Downright, me too. Crackling Drake is the absolute nut. All right, so somewhat awkward hand, but we're gonna keep. Opponent is on full grip. All right. I'm gonna shock here because they play a 2-drop. I definitely want to kill it. Is it true? Maybe that's not true actually. Side Brotherhood's End also. Yeah, I've thought for so long now Impulse is pretty obvious, but sure. If Pro Tour is 100%, what percentage of top level play are me on an average stream? I'd say 65, 70% probably. I would say that, when I'm playing my absolute best, so I mean, obviously if absolute best is 100, then it's 100, but I'd say if I'm playing at a pro level event and I'm very, very focused, I'm at like 90 to 95%. I think hitting 100 is very difficult. But on stream, I would say I'm like 65%. So this is fine. Just let the rest resolve. What's up, the Kiraway? Take my consider. Now I know I have the Blast, the Brothers, and also it's pretty terrible for us actually, so... That's not terrible, though. That's a big buddy. That's a big buddy. Kamigawa Samurai Tribal? Nah, not really. Wasn't a very good mechanic, unfortunately. Cool cards, but... Alright, so you play a Fable. The good news is that we can Brotherhoods and the Fable and something else, hopefully. But we're going to Impulse the Goblins. We can't let that make treasures. And we're going to untap. And, yeah, it does think when cool mechanics aren't good enough. Like, the party mechanic was one of my favorites, but it just wasn't good enough. All right, I mean, double Drake here is pretty good. So, Drake is, like, the best card in the matchup for sure. Ten new brews. I have not built my 10 new brews decks. I'm going to do that probably this evening or this afternoon. And I think I'm going to stream it on my Discord. So, sub-only Discord. Should be fun. Bone Crusher Giant. All right. I think we Crackling Drake here, and then next turn what Brotherhood's end and kill the Bone Crusher and the Fable. Yeah. Because like we can take 2 to kill it, or just take 4 next turn, which is fine, I think. So start Draken. You used to call me on my Spellpierce, love to have that up too, but whatever. It's fine, I guess. There's a Shredder. Cool. Would Drake be playable if it was a star 3? No, absolutely not. The 4th top, this is the huge part. It's hard to kill. All right, so they're going to Hive me? Wow. Actually. I mean, I guess. Sure. So now next turn I get to go Brotherhood's End, kill your 2 things. And let's draw a land here too. Second Shredder. Did not draw a land. So I'll leave Spellpierce up, I guess. Spellpierce and Consider. So let's just go 3 damage to everything. Kill both those things. Brotherhood's is pretty good. Maybe you wanted them to play and the draw, honestly. Now I have Consider and Spellpierce up. I like it. I like it. I don't know if they're doing an LCQ for the PT on site. I don't believe so, no. I don't believe there are any LCQs. I'm not sure, though. Trespasser. Yeah, I mean, annoying, but fine. If you're an Arena player and you never heard of Pioneer before, Explorer on Arena is going to be Pioneer eventually. But it is not yet because all the cards aren't available. All right, so can I have another Brotherhood's End here? Jeez. If you guys consider. I'm going to bin the Consider. Draw a Shredder. Okay. Untap and draw pieces of the Puzzle. They have 2 cards left. You could just, like, play another Drake. The problem is that they have a second Harvester, they can kill my first Drake. We could also just Ledger Shredder, Impulse, and leave up Spellpierce, which is not bad either. I don't hate that. It's also like, do I want to kill Trespasser or not? Doesn't really matter that much at the moment, honestly. We can use it to discard a Phoenix at some point. Yeah, I'm going to go Shredder, Impulse, Connive. Fire up the Connive and draw a Spikefield Hazard. Pretty easy discard. I do kind of want the land drop, actually. I'm going to discard the extra Shredder. And make a land drop here at Spellpierce. So I want to have lands for Crackling Drake and pieces anyway. So just discard Shredder. It does allow them a card to exile, but I think it's fine. And that's that. Yeah, attack for 6. The Drake is getting pretty freaking huge, so I play this as a land. Just say go. What's up, Alec? Thanks for the reset. Appreciate it. Feeling pretty good here. I mean, they have a blood. So they have Fatal Push. All right, so they have Fatal Push here. They blood a land, push the Drake. That's a not a connive yet. All right, so no, they're gonna Trespasser in first, sure. Definitely gonna block. They're gonna eat my Shredder. I will block with my own Shredder. So it is 12 to 10. Do they have the push? Was that a Desperation Blood? They do have the push. Okay. That was not a Desperation Blood. That was a Revolting Blood. And play a spell here. Go blank. Ha 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 ha. I'm sorry. We're gonna discard just a land. Spell Pierce. Just go blank. Get the hell out of here. I love Spell Pierce. 7 cards in the bin. Play a Hive. 0 cards in hand. Okay. Untap. Draw. Can I just discard that? Do I want a Drake? Or do I want to puzzle and try and find like a cruise and kind of like connive and go off here? like Crew's Kill Spell, Phoenixes. We have not seen a Phoenix yet, and we are 20 cards deep already. It's pretty interesting. They have a Hive also, so we need to be aware of it. Like, they can definitely swing for a serious amount, but Draking probably kills them next turn, so let's just Drake. Drake will draw a... That works too. All right, we'll just kill. We're just gonna kill that. They'll kill this now. I guess I wait. Yeah, conniving is unnecessary. We'll just wait. And I'll kill if they fire up the Hive or not. They don't know I'm gonna kill it, so just attack for 2. And then see if you get to fire up Hive or not. I guess this turns on Revolt. If they draw a push. Yeah, maybe I should just impulse on my turn. I like the idea of like them not knowing what I'm going to do, but fire up the Hive, sure. If I drew exactly Fatal Push, this is, I get punished super hard here. So I think I might have screwed up. It's alright. What's up, Mostly Lost? Welcome back, Mostly Lost. I still forgive you for being wrong. Alright, so is the card they drew Fatal Push? If not, they're dead. Or I guess like Rending Volley, I suppose, could be a thing too. Down to 7. It is not. They're dead. Cool. Let's make sure you have enough cards in our graveyard. Little double opt, sure. Why wouldn't I double opt? All right. Cast some spells. Do some stuff. Draw Hall of the Storm Giants. Getcha. Cool. I like it. Alrighty, keep. On the play. Sorry to hear that downright. Good luck with it. 4 Drakes on the board. What's up, Mike? Yeah, it's not on my list. It's Gul Dukat's list. But I would have four Drakes in the main, personally. That's me. I like the Drake deck better than Phoenix. But just trying all the top decks in the format, you know? Alright, we're going to play a tap land here. I'm not going to shock for a possible Fiery Impulse. Temple Garden. Interesting. Will Cruz make it to Arena or get banned first? I'll be able to make it to Arena. 3rd Impulse. Alright, well, let's just chart a course here. Discarding a Phoenix. Alright, I mean, kind of. Hopefully they're playing creatures. You know, like. Burn down the house? Ooh, in what context? Bishop of Wings. Okay, this is a pretty bad matchup. Angels versus Phoenix. We are going to have to, I guess, just consider. We got to double up to kill whatever they play. Yeah, just like set up for puzzle next turn. I could chart, of course, but nothing good to discard, so. Alright, so I'm going to bin this. Consider. We draw Lightning Axe. That's pretty good, actually. Alright, play this as a cave and just say go. So, like, they play something big, we just Lightning Axe it. The problem, of course, is all the things have 4 toughness, and we have a billion Fire Impulses, so. I think the Angel deck is, like, good, but just a little bit short, honestly. There's a Valkyrie. Yeah, they get a token here, too. Gross. Yeah, definitely not a good matchup for us. Oops. Alright, so kill this, discarding an Impulse. They make a Spirit. Yeah, we were in some trouble. And some trouble. Draw off Spirebluff Canal. Alright, pieces of the puzzle. Temporal Trespass, consider Spell Pierce. I mean, Trespass could play here for sure. Spell Pierce is terrible, so. I mean, Spell Pierce actually isn't terrible. Hold on. There are 2 big cards, are Company and Kayla's Reconstruction. Maybe Spell Pierce is actually pretty fine. They're going to know we have it, though, because we reveal the cards, right? Yeah, so they can try and play around it, but can they even do that? Consider, we kind of need more gas for, so Consider is a little appealing also. Thing in the Ice is pretty good, yeah, but they obviously have ways to kill it. Let's take Trespass Spell Pierce. Do I make a living on just Twitch and Magic events? Lifetime earnings and Magic? Damn, you don't know? You know my tax information too? I'm a full-time content creator, yes. I make my living doing content on YouTube, Twitch, writing articles, doing videos. My prize money is not a factor in my living. That's the entire point of being a content creator, is that you should be making it so if you never win a penny, you're still making a good living. That is the goal. So, any prize money is a bonus. I had a pretty good year last year. I would say my lifetime winnings in Magic the Gathering tournaments, it's probably closing in on 100K, honestly, thanks to Worlds. I mean, I won like $32,000 last year between Worlds and the Pro Tour. I won like 20K at the PC, won 8K at Invitational, 5K at Invitational, 5K. Yeah, probably like closing in on 100,000, honestly, career over like 15 years. So, you know, spread out over 15 years doesn't sound nearly as impressive, but untap and draw. Thing, that's okay. That's our Singleton Thing in the Ice. That's reasonable. Oh, the problem is they're just about to pump this Valkyrie up too, which is pretty terrible. We can go Thing double impulse on Bishop or Thing double impulse on Valkyrie. What year was my first PT top 8? Last year. Last year. I'd never cracked that bubble before. So we're going to play Thing. Play Thing, just say go, and see what they do, I think. Drawing our one Thing in the Ice is pretty fortunate. Yes, Trespass plus Thing. This is like the one spot where Trespass is good, in spots where like you just need that extra oomph to get over the edge, but they're going to cast us. Sure. Thanks, gaming. Appreciate it. So that sucks, obviously. They're gonna play a land too. I guess we're gonna kill the Valkyrie. One Thing main, one Thing board. Kill in response doesn't do anything. Still gets exiled. If I kill in response, I actually don't get a 2/2 when it dies. So that's definitely don't want to do that. Let's just kill the Valkyrie, I guess. Deck list is on the overlay. Take 2. They have 3 cards left. We have the Spell Pierce for their big spell, but the problem is, like, we just don't have anything going on right now. We draw another land. It's pretty uncool. I guess we're going to chart a course. It's not a very good chart a course, but I guess we're going to do it. Chart into double opt. So we'll discard, I would say, Spirebluff Canal. We can opt into potentially as a hazard. We'll bottom that. All right, cool. So we found the path. Now we can get back Phoenix now and have Spell Pierce up still, which is kind of cool. Let's play this. Cast opt. Shredder is going to go to the bottom. I think I want to draw Galvanic or a Cruise, some sort of like big effect. All right, sure. Here's a Phoenix, and we will. We're at 15, they're at 26. I want to attack them because I don't want the next Valkyrie to pump up stuff. And, like, I think we are trying to race a Trespass. So, I think Nykthos should not be banned. I think Nykthos is super fun in every deck but Mono Green Devotion. And I think there are other ways to nerf that deck specifically rather than banning Nykthos and ruining the fun for everyone else. 4 white. All right, so the Nykthos gives them company through Spell Pierce. Alright, yeah, I mean, sure. They hit double Youthful Valkyrie. God, this is going to be hard. I think banning Karn is reasonable. Alright, so each other thing grows. They're at 30. Yeah, this is just a heinous matchup. How many volleys on our board? 0 volleys? Jeez. Why would they? I guess they put on Spell Pierce. Man, I don't like that. Obviously, we have 4 Lightning Axe, but. Let's see, next game, we're just dead. Alright, so. Yeah, I think Karn is the card that makes Mono Green go way over the top. I think without Karn, it's like a much more fair deck. Can't combo, etc., etc. It's still very good, probably, but all right. So bring in Lightning Axe. I think the Drakes come in so we can just like battle like big numbers, and bring in the Thing in the Ice. It's funny because Spell Pierce. I'm gonna cut the Spell Pierces, but I'm gonna bring in the Strokes. I think, even though it's like a little awkward. And I might want this Cruise. And the question is, do I want Trespass against them or not? I don't think I do, honestly. It's obviously like pretty sweet as far as like trying to go over the top of them, but like they could definitely have Graveyard Hate. They could have Redain, and just like so freaking inconsistent. I cannot stand the Temporal Trespasses. I think they're so awful. We're gonna cut at least one Hazard for sure. Any new cards from one will help this deck? I'm not sure. I haven't looked at the spoiler like that or considered that really. So take out the 2 Spell Pierces and let me just bring in 3 Drakes. Just want a way to like do a lot of damage because like nickel and diming them with Arclight Phoenix is tough because they gain so much life and they have a bunch of good flyers anyway. Okay, let's try this. Impulses are heinous. They still have Gieta. They still have the 1/3. They still have the 3/3. Like, it does kill things, and we need to be able to kill stuff, obviously. So, yuck. I mean, our hand could be anything if we draw like a single 1-mana spell, you know. But just a PT deck, how much do you consider matchups? For example, Mono White Phoenix or Massive Dogs to Angels. You believe that deck is a reasonable amount? Yeah, matchups are everything for Pro Tour testing. Your entire goal in Pro Tour testing is first goal number 1 is break the format. Most of the time that doesn't happen. So goal number 2 is like just figure out what everyone's going to play and find a deck that's good but also well positioned against the decks that are popular. All right, so we're gonna mulligan this. I mean, sure. Keep this Ship Island. Hand's fine. Obviously not great, but should I go Spirebluff Canal? There you go. Cut a Phoenix. Turn 1 Shaper Sanctuary. Sure. Yeah, I mean, this is just such a heinous matchup. All right, Thing in the Ice, it's all on you, my friend. We literally need Thing in the Ice or we can't win. So, Sanctuary, they draw off. It turns each kill spell into an unsummon, basically. All right, I guess I'll be discarding this Fire Impulse. Double Sanctuary. Let's chart a course. 1 counter off Thing in the Ice. Draw. Discarding Impulse or Hazard. Hazard is a land at least, but it comes in tap. Yeah, let's discard this. Discard Hazard. Play Hall. So go. How's testing going? This is all I've really done so far, honestly. It's like, it's tough because when I have a big event coming up and I'm leaving for a few weeks, I have to bank up so much content. It just like double. I have to work basically 4 weeks and 2 weeks, you know? Here's your Splendid Angel. We can kill this with Fire Impulse. It's like, obviously they'll draw some cards, but like keeping them off the board is more important. So, Stroke's not bad either, actually. And we showed them Spell Pierce in game 1. So they play around Spell Pierce. It plays into my Stroke, which is awesome. So I just go Shredder Impulse here. Let them draw their cards. And then they play around Spell Pierce. They're not going to cast it on their turn. And then I have Stroke up for later, which is kind of cool too. So let's go Shredder. I tap bad. Whatever. Impulse. Add some counters. Connive. They draw some cards. What deck number is this? I think 8. Discard Otawara. Alright. And Sega. Ish, reset. Thanks so much. A whole year. Thanks, Ish. You're great. Again, folks, you're seeing welcome to the stream. My name is Jim. Prep for the Pro Tour. Make sure you hit that follow button first time here. Watching on YouTube, make sure you like, comment, subscribe. Here's a Righteous Valkyrie. We're going to untap and draw Spirebluff. God damn, Spirebluff Canal. So we're still bluffing Spell Pierce here, I guess. Let's puzzle. And opt, chart a course. Just take both ops, I guess. Now we have instant speed flip thing, which I might actually want to do right now, honestly. Just attack and try and kill them. Yeah. Our best path of victory is just be aggressive, so let's take the ops. Actually, you know what? Chart a course is better. Because I can try and draw next turn, but let's cast opt. We're going to flip everything. Connive, discarding Spirebluff Canal, sure. Resolve opt. Arclight Phoenix. I mean, like, we can Shredder it next turn. The problem is, like, the Phoenix is just so bad in combat, too. To the bottom of it. Draw Shredder. I'm gonna shock this land in and keep this this Spell Pierce ruse up for now. Get it for a bunch. So they're gonna go Valkyrie again. And Youthful Valkyrie. We're gonna hold our opts. Are we gonna hold? Thanks for hold the opts. Spikefield Hazard, sure. I mean, we're gonna shred. No idea what I'm playing. Not a clue. We're also getting to the point now where they kind of have to just cast Company, so like our Spell Pierce bluff doesn't really like make that much sense anymore. So let's start by attacking. We need to draw like a Lightning Axe, something like that. Not that it's even that good, but they're gonna Chomsky. Wow, okay. Let's Shredder. Let's opt. Connive. And draw Lightning Axe.
Bingo!
Alright, let's discard. I'm going to discard the extra Shredder, I think, because I can play the Hazard as a land. So I want to get these Halls in play, too. Do this. Oops. Resolve the opt. Top card is a land also. This allows for a Hall attack next turn. I think I like this. We're running out of cards, though. They're at 14. The Hall attack is lethal. It's 14, right? Kills in response to a spell. I like this. Top this. Play Cave. Sega. So now if they cast an Angel, I will kill the Valkyrie. If they cast a spell, I will counter it. I'll play Kalos for a million. Oh, God. Oh, yes. Nope.
Pop quiz, hot shot.
Oh, yeah. Here we go.
Get off my plane.
Get the hell out of here. You're done. That's what I'm talking about.
Keep the change, you filthy
Untap.
animal.
Fire up the Hall. Force Chump Block. Don't even draw a card, which is sick. That was on blue. Hold on. Let me make sure I get the right thing here. Fire up the Hall. Attack with everything. I think Sanctuary is like pretty iffy. Like, this card is so weird. I feel like I just beat this card every time, even though like it should be really, really good. You just like alter your game plan and like, I don't know. You know, like it's just weird. Just weird. Sick game though. That was a pretty sick game. All right. Thing of the Ice goes coast to coast. Question is, can we do it again? That is the big question. I think I'm interested in just cutting Arclight Phoenix. They just seem so bad, honestly. They're almost never going to have a good attack. Let's bring the Drake in, the 4th Drake. Honestly, slightly interested in Spell Pierce because encountering their companies or Kalos are so important. Also, a little interested in bringing back in Temporal Trespass, maybe, and trying to like go that route. I guess Galvanic copying a Lightning Axe isn't bad either. Maybe we'll try and like bring this crap back in. And then maybe 3 Drakes is enough. So let's get a Charter Course, because now without Charter Course, the Phoenixes are actually, you know, we can cut more. Let's actually cut all the Charter Courses and bring in 2 Spell Pierces. Uh-oh. Bring me baby. Bring me baby.
Oh, God.
Bring me
He was
baby.
going to do work with me. He's been very good.
Here's the baby. Hi, son. How are you? How are you doing, son? Aww. 2 Thing in the Ice. Can you count to 2? You go 1, 2. Yep, you got hair in your fingers.
Yeah, he was grabbing me.
Okay. We got to keep this, I think, Cassian. We got to keep this one. They're on 7 cards, but we have double Thing in the Ice and Consider and Lightning Axe we're keeping. It's a bad matchup. So whenever you get a bad matchup on the draw, you just keep your sketchy hand that might get there, because you gotta go for you gotta swing for the fences. Swing for the fences. Here we go. And we draw a Disdainful Stroke. Not ideal. Not ideal. Okay though. It's important to have a good attitude. Keep positive. Youth Valkyrie. Okay. Consider. Bennett. Little value. Spirebluff Canal. Spirebluff Canal.
Bingo!
All right. Okay. That's pretty good. That's pretty good. Now we're going to untap and draw another land. No. Opt. So we can go Thing in the Ice here. Just get our thing going. See if they have a Skyclave or not. What do you think, dude? What do you think? How's chat doing? Does chat smell? Oh, they have a. That's a definite. No, it's an Overseer. Wow. Okay.
Cassie loves Twitch chat.
What's up, Woodfield? Thanks for reset. Appreciate it. All right, so need to draw some lands. Damn it. Would have loved to have gotten second thing plus Opt this turn. Chaos says, "Hey Jim, want to say I watch all your set review content and they're really fun. Big fan of you and Newmont. Wonder if you guys have done any content together." Me and Newmont have done Q for Charity together. I don't think it's all we've done though, honestly. Newmont's obviously great. I mean, right? You like Newmont? Newmont's the bomb. All right, so we need to draw a 3rd land here, unfortunately. So I think we just got to opt. Yeah, kind of sucks, but so we're gonna go start by opting. We're gonna cast a second thing, but I don't know. If you cast second thing and just say go, and then next year we can go like opt. I mean, axe is obviously an awkward thing, but let's just opt. All right, let's start doing the thing going. They had a Skyclave that would have cast it last turn for sure, so immediately need a land. Spin that. Draw Fiery Impulse. Gross. Need a land, Cassian. That is technically a land. Alright, we're going to keep that. I don't love it, but let's say yeah. And hopefully no Skyclave. What do you think? Unbelievable. How could you do that to a baby? Right? Our opponent is a jerk. They're just a jerk, Cassian. Don't worry about them. They're just a jerk. Alright? So now we have Thing in the Ice. I mean, I guess we can just like Impulse or Lightning Axe. Need to play a land here too. No second Skyclave, please. That's the big one here. Play the Cave, say go. Or probably just Impulse something or Axe something just to get the counters on. Ever experienced toxicity in Magic? How have I overcome it? Game it? Yeah, I mean, there's toxicity in everything, you know? Just gotta live your life and be positive, you know? Right, Cassian? Just gotta be positive. Or eat your thumb. Whatever, same thing. Cassian is positively eating his thumb. 4 white in the pool off of Nykthos. Cassian's at every stage where things go into the mouth. Bishop of Wings. It's okay, man. We're gonna be alright here, man. I wouldn't worry too much about it. And the end of Valkyrie. Alright, that's not really good, but so they're gonna gain some life here. We can axe the Valkyrie. Who's a cranky baby? It's you. Who's a cranky baby? It's you. Alright, so they attack with a bunch of stuff. We block. We axe. Jim D. Baby Rage in chat, please. Oh, angry baby hate angels. Angry baby hates it. Alright, so block. We're gonna... We could actually just impulse the Overseer. I guess they get tokens anyway. It's okay, man. It's okay. It's gonna be okay. I think we can pull this through. I think we can do it. I think we'll be okay. Karn's upset. Baby's upset. I'm not upset, though. Yeah, I'm gonna kill this, actually. Bouncing Overseer is obviously value for them, so... Kill that. Put a counter. They get an Angel. Take 3. They're at 25, so the Valkyrie is starting to threaten here. We can tap. We draw Steam Vents. We can Galvanic Lightning Axe here. Kill Bishop and Valkyrie. Or kill Valkyrie and Valkyrie. They have 3 cards left. Oh, I guess if we bounce the Skyclave, they just kill it. They just kill my thing. That's true. I didn't consider that. So you gotta kill that too. Okay, so let's kill Valkyrie and Skyclave with Galvanic. So go back, Galvanic, Axe. I guess we'll Shred too. So let's go Shredder. We're going shields down here, but... And then Galvanic. Oh, it costs... I'm a freaking idiot. I screwed up. I screwed up. I just saw 2 in the graveyard. Obviously, I made a mistake. It cost 3. That's really bad for us. So now we got to reevaluate our condition here. That probably just lost us the game. So... We have 3 cards in hand still. How are we gonna get out of this one, Cassian? How are we gonna get out of this one, huh? We have 3 counters and thing in the ice. We have 2 spells. Leave up stroke, chump block. Yeah. The problem is they play literally any angel. They gain enough life where this thing's huge. I gotta kill this thing. Conniving into... We could axe now and kill... We actually have to kill the Skyclave, though, which is definitely correct. Yeah, we screwed this game up big time, Cassian. We screwed this game up big time. Big time screw-ups. Alright, let's just... kill Valkyrie, I guess. Let's try and draw a way to kill this. This is bad. Very, very bad. Discard that. And connive. Spell Pierce might play. Oh, they have Nick those too. Alright, let's just discard Spell Pierce. Kill this. They get a token. And shock this in. Just say go. Pretty obvious disable stroke, honestly, but yeah, pretty bad turn, unfortunately. Cassian is 3.5 months now. 5 white in the pool, 6 white. They have a Kalis here. Company. Hit the button, Cassian. Hit the button. Hit the button.
Get off my
Oh, you gotta
plane.
get him. That's... Sorry, kid. Say, get off my plane. Get off my plane.
You telling baby to get off your plane?
No.
Oh, no.
Maybe. Alright, so counter that. We got 1 left on the thing in the ice. They have a GG also. We connive, discarding a stroke, put a counter. So, we have thing in the ice here, but, like, we're not really getting anywhere. We just bounce all our stuff. We get back a 2-2, but then they just kill my thing. So, we draw Otawara. Otawara. Yeah. Yeah, we played this game horribly, unfortunately. Yeah. We just say... We have no way to stop the Skyclave from killing my thing in the ice. That's like our only real way to win, too. Yeah. And any spell. So even if we draw a second spell, it still triggers the thing again. So there's no way to kill this anymore either. Yeah, we played this game horribly. Alright, yeah. I mean, we screwed up. What are you going to do? Just say go, I guess. They still have 3 cards in hand, too. Yeah, that's unfortunate. If we played that turn correctly, and then we have a chance to win this game. But definitely a heinously bad matchup. 6 white. Oh, yeah, they have Akalas, too. Oh, God. Akalas for 4. We can't use a spell in the graveyard. But, like, we can't actually win is the issue. So... So we can bounce everything. You can't see the board right now. They hit Valkyrie, second GG, Youthful Valkyrie. Yeah. So we can bounce everything, but like we can't actually win the game because they're at 100,000 life, and like our thing can't kill them fast enough. So. Yeah, I mean, they even get a spirit token. All right, so they're at 75. We flash back Galvanic to bounce the board. It bounces everything, but now they should have 9 cards in their hand, so including a Skyclave. Yeah. We draw like... No, there's nothing. There's nothing. We did get to make them discard 2 cards. They brought in a Johnny? Oh. All right, yeah. So, pretty bad matchup. I think I could have won that game, though. I think I played very badly. So, what are you going to do? All right, game 3. Hand is not great, but passable. Oh, of course, Dwarf. Is Skullcracken Pioneer? No, I don't think so. Opski's piece of the puzzle. I think his card's just like kind of stains too, honestly. I think Spellbreeze is great. That's it. I'm playing Drake's. High card. Botanical Sanctum. Ugh. That's just this fight. That's a fine matchup, probably, right? Sure. All right. Hi, Karn. Why are you bothering me, huh? Can I help you? Ledger Shredder. Top it. Untap and draw to get Spell Pierce here. So this is like Bant Company. I mean Bant Spirits. Karn, what do you want, man? What do you? Now you want to come on the screen? Here we go. Now you're on TV. All right. Now you're on TV. You wanted to be here. Aww. Now what? Huh? You're here. You did it. Now what? What are you gonna do? Are you gonna do a trick? Are you gonna do a dance? Dun 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 dun. So you didn't like that. So why are you bothering me? Shacklegeist is here. Spirits is very, very polarized. It's very good in some matchups and very bad in some matchups. All right, so unfortunately, we've drawn 2 Spell Pierces now against the Spirits deck, and they have Wanderer against my pieces of the puzzle. So pretty heinous overall. Let's play lands. They go. And they have the old Shacklegeist tap some stuff too. Not a very good draw. And again, this is sort of the issue I have with this card, where like this card just looks heinous. You know, like, what are we doing with this card? Like, it's just like this awful, expensive, shitty card. They don't appear to have a third land. Take 2. Another Shacklegeist. So, I mean... We could play the pieces next turn. There's always that, I guess. Draw Fire Impulse. That's not bad, actually. So let's land pieces. They can't counter it with Wanderer, and then I can just Impulse something. I can Connive, and then they can counter it, but whatever. But Trespass is so cool. I don't agree. All right, so the only... And they miss the land drops. They can't even company next turn. So let's just try and Impulse the Shacklegeist. They can tap in response, I guess. Whatever, it's fine. Connive. Discard a Spell Pierce. Tap this, do my Connive, discard Spell Pierce. Favorite deck I've tested so far? White Wing is pretty good, honestly. Pay 1, nope. Connive. Ooh, never mind. Even better. Even better. That's a bingo. Alright, so we are leading up to a theoretical pretty good turn. And then missing land drops also helps. Boy Triton won the challenge. How different is their deck? Okay, so Skyclave's annoying here, but sure. They have the Wanderer in play, and I want to kind of axe their board, and also I want Wanderer gone so I can resolve my spells. So, all right, so they Skyclave here. It's pretty good, honestly. We're gonna puzzle again, I guess. Let's see what we draw. Spell Pierce is looking mighty awkward. Untap and draw a Pathway. And we can puzzle into some kill spells here. Yeah, we'll just puzzle and try and find a removal spell. Get back to Phoenixes too. Maybe bin some Phoenixes if we get like a lucky here. We did get lucky. We did bin a Phoenix, so consider. We're gonna play this on blue and consider. Galvanic Iteration. I mean, I guess we can double Time Walk next turn, theoretically. I mean, I'd rather cast a removal spell. Sure. Alright, so consider again. Bin it. Hazard. Alright, I mean, I guess go. We get double Phoenix here. And then the question is, do I want to attack or not? They've got 6 power. I've got 6 power. I have Time Walk. And Spell Pierce can protect. We could just actually just cast Time Walk and not even Galvanic it, in theory. It's pretty interesting, honestly. Pretty interesting turn. So I think that like the options are obviously attack with 1, attack with 0, attack with both. And I think almost any of those could be correct. Puts them to 12. I go to 8. Attack with 1, they can just tap. The thing is, if they tap 2 spirits, they can attack then, really. Like, if they play a Lord and attack, it's like pretty gross, too. They can go Lord tap as well. Lord means they attack for 9. Alright, I think I like 0. I think I agree. And that's maybe I'm just like bad, but like trying to like set this like whole crazy combo thing up too while also Phoenixing just seems so enemy. They play a Lord. So this looks great for us actually, because now I can Time Walk. Yeah. Alright, so we just win with the Time Walk, but so untap. And we get to go Galvanic plus Thingy, and then next turn we get to Lightning Axe and Spell Pierce and all solve his crap. So let's attack first. See what they do. Probably tap both of these, actually, which is fine, too. Actually, if I tap both, the game's over. So, yeah, the game's over now, so. Alright, so do this. Second main. Play Galvanic. Play Trespass. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Blue. Copy it. Double Time Walk. The game's over now. It's not actually over, but it's pretty over. Untap and draw. So we have like Galvanic Lightning Axe too. Let's cast Consider. Top a cruise. Let's Galvanic Axe. Set up for cruise. Discard a Spell Pierce, which would be 7 cards in the graveyard, right? This will target. I guess this gives me an extra attacker next turn. So it's 6, 12. It's only 14 though. These can't block though. Yeah, sure, with this. So kill these two. Kill this. Shock this. Play cruise. The thing is that, like, my opponent also missed multiple land drops this game, too. So, like, that allowed me time to set it up. You know, like... And, like, would we have won this game anyway? Like, I mean, maybe? You know, like, I don't know. Untap. Draw Hall. We can just kill all their shit, right? So, attack, chart a course, fiery impulse, yada, yada, yada. And the thing is that, like, it's not like you set up Galvanic and Time Walk and just, like, win the game. Like, you have to have things in play that matter. So, for example, in the Angels matchup, like, we could Time Walk, but they have 30 life, so who cares? It doesn't actually matter, you know? All right, let's chart a course. Draw 2. Got everything covered here. Spell Pierce for company. They missed 2 land drops. Chart first for a bird? I don't think so. It's not even lethal. I'm sorry, it is lethal, but whatever. I still think it's not worth it. No guarantee we even hit all of our spots anyway. Consider. Sure. We'll just... Yeah, sure. Yeah, I guess with extra... maybe I should have. You're right. Sure, whatever. You're right. I'm wrong. Yada, yada, yada. Pieces of the puzzle. Spell Pierce, Fiery Impulse. We're at 12. We have Hall also. If we shock a land and puzzle this turn, we can Spell Pierce or Fiery Impulse. Yeah, that's cool. Yeah. Whatever. Puzzle. Yada, yada, yada. Lightning Axe, Fiery Impulse, blah, blah, blah. Just say go. I think we're good. Yeah, I don't know. Yeah, I mean, again, like, I think that game was pretty winnable without it, and, like, it's just, like, very, very bad at some of the spots. I hate it, personally. I think it's freaking terrible, but... Alright, so... They're also going to counter my spells and shit, too, so let's say this is coming out. We are going to bring in Lightning Axe, Brotherhoods, and... I guess the Disputes are good, right? Bring in Disputes, Thing in the Ice. A lot of cards to bring in, actually. What do we, Let's say Spell Pierce is coming out. We could bring in Stroke. I guess they only have Company, but if they don't have Kayla and Company, Stroke seem bad. I think I want... Do I want the Drakes? They're a little clunky, and they get hit by Mystical Dispute. Alright. Impulse, Axe, Hazard... Yeah. Brotherhood's ends like... I guess it's fine. I do love my Crackling Drakes, but let's try this. I also know if they have Graveyard Hate or not. Yeah, we'll try this. I'm not sure, honestly. Narc's Reversal, I mean... I don't know. It's good. It's good in the mirror. You can like copy their time walks and time cruises and stuff. Is it likely that pros can break a format like Pioneer? It's both fairly new, never had to focus on pro play. Pioneer is an old format. Pioneer is like almost stale at this point, honestly. I think that there's maybe the new set, obviously, but I don't think there's like, a ton of room to innovate. I mean, like we just saw Explorer in Worlds, and like there wasn't much innovation there either, so. All right, so we are on the play, huh? On the draw, I mean, sorry. Pretty bad. Yeah, we're starting to look at this. Obviously, Shredder and End are very good, but we're like opting for a land, and then we defer to draw another land. I guess we have Opt and Dispute on turn 2, which is pretty good. Pioneer Horizons. Keep or mulligan? Would you like to see Pioneer Horizons? Keep or mulligan? YouTube comment of the day. I'm going to keep. They're on 7. It's sketchy, but I'm going to keep it. Botanical Sanctum, go. Okay. Don't draw land. Now we drew a Phoenix for our Charter Course, which I kind of like, so. Pioneer Horizons. Selfless Spirit. All right, well, we can't Mystical Dispute that one. Let's cast our Opt. Keep the land on top.
Bingo!
All right.
Untap. That makes our Brotherhood's End look bad, but whatever. Draw a Lightning Axe, sure. Cast Charter Course. Discard a Phoenix. Cool. See if they have recipes or something like that. How much is Modern's popularity faded since Modern Horizons 2? I feel like there's a section of players who prefer Modern Horizons 2 Modern, because it is a more... I feel like it might be a better format in the sense of, like, if you're just trying to find the best player, like, whatever, like, then yeah, I guess it's just, like, it's pretty interactive. It's kind of like Legacy, That's the problem. I would say Modern Horizons 2 turned Modern into Legacy. It made it so there are pillars, there are cards that are just much better than everything else you have to play, and that's not Modern, in my opinion. So, for some folks, that like me, I don't like it, but some folks do like it. I don't know. All right, so we're going to Shredder here. Here's a Dispute. And then if we Shredder and it resolves, do we Axe also? I should play tap land, actually. I can't, because I have to leave the Dispute up as well. They have 4 cards in hand. Hey. Deck's hard to play. Let's play Otawara and play Shredder. Let's see what happens. See if they want to dispute me or not. Dispute me? Opponent's Bant Spirits. Yep. Nimmy. And now, like, I really kind of want to just Lightning Axe just to get a Connive going. I think having a 2/4 is better than a 1/3. So they play Allure, I can still get through it. Takes Dispute down, but, like, I can't counter a company anyway. So I think we're going to Axe and dump the Charter Course. Fire up the Connive. Discarding. Hopefully draws like an Opt something here. Sack that. Fiery Impulse. Now the question is, do we ditch Brotherhood's End, or do we ditch the Impulse, or something else? Brotherhood's End, it could be good, obviously, with Selfless Spirit and play, we need to kill that first. If they get double Lord in play, also could be bad. We might not need the global effect, and we can just, like, 1-for-1 them. We have Puzzle available, and Shredder. And then Dispute is, like, good against, like, some stuff, but I think Dispute. Interesting, yep. Alright, they got 5 cards in hand. Your Skyclave Apparition. Alright, sure. Very rude. Now I can safely puzzle, though, and then impulse the Selfless Spirit. That's really that bad, honestly. But now the problem is that they have a company. Looks like they're stuck on 3 lands again, though. It's really good for us, so. Alright, cool. So we draw... Ooh, Cruise also? Wow. Alright. Do we want a Cruise or puzzle? We could just, like, impulse Cruise. Yeah, just... We can go Cruise, Impulse, and then we draw any spell to get Phoenix back. Also, yeah, let's do that. So let's go Impulse. I'm sorry, hold on. Actually, never mind. The Phoenix is one of these 7 cards I would dredge. Or not dredge, whatever, discard. So I'll just puzzle. So let's go Puzzle. And consider Opt. Almost a Whiffsky there, actually. And then let's shock this in and just kill this Selfless Spirit. So you go. I think Pioneer being stale is due to small card pool. I think it just been a format for a really long time. You know, like it just, and like the decks are all fairly linear in what they do. There's definitely a little bit of a valve on the format, I think. Like your deck has to be able to beat Monitoring Devotion, etc., etc. I'm not sure, honestly. I just feel like there hasn't really been any innovation in Pioneer. Maybe this Pro Tour will see that. Hopefully we'll break the format or whatever, but they just attack and say go with 5 cards in hand. So just very, very, very obviously Spell Queller here. We get to just fire up a Cruise. Plays around Mystical Dispute also, which is pretty cool. So they would need some non-dispute counter here to stop my Cruise, which they could have, honestly. We could also just, like, cast Consider Opt and just try and get back our Phoenix the old-fashioned way, which I don't hate either. If I want to play around Dispute, though, I have to play Cruise first. So they have exactly Negate or Stroke, basically. I'm in. Let's get 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. No Negate or Stroke, please. Love it. All right, and they obviously have, I would say not obviously, but pretty likely have a Spell Queller here. So I'm not in a rush to play anything, honestly. Like a Shredder. We can just wait, because we're at 10. We can play spells to get back Phoenix, which is pretty good too. So maybe I should just do that. We'll just like play Opt, play Consider. Chart a Course with nothing to discard is kind of, so let's see what we draw. Let's consider. What's up, Bag? Like this, so big thanks in the set review. I appreciate that, my friend. Thank you so much. Full set review's up on YouTube. Make sure you check it out. Opt again. All right, so Opt again. Island can go in the graveyard bottom. Draw a Thing in the Ice. That's 3 spells. We'll just play Lance Go here. So here comes Phoenix, and we're gonna stay back on defense. The old defensive Phoenix. End step. Rattle Chains. God, I love it. Give me a target for my Hazard. All day, every day. Get out of here.
So you get nothing. You lose. Good day, sir.
Try to approach the ramp deck. Increases your huge ramp spell into Cruise, and it gets out of control from there. I mean, like, you still have to have things in play, though. I don't know. Like, it's obviously very different than other Phoenix decks. I kind of get that, but, like, it's still, I don't know. All right, now our Brotherhood's End's great, too. I'll play a Spirit Wanderer. Wanderer's got 1 power. Okay. So we can Brotherhood's End first. And then play Opt. Alright, so we need to Chart a Course into a land. No, they're going to sack this. Never mind. So, unlikely we can actually return a Phoenix this turn if we want to cast Brotherhood's End, which I think we definitely do. So, let's... yeah, I think this card's great. I love this card. Very well designed. Alright, move to combat. Will they tap or no? Probably tap. The old tap, tap, tap. Would Pioneer be better if it rotated? I don't think so. I think that like there's a big allure for more casual players for a non-rotating format, so you don't have to like buy a new deck. So I don't think so. Alright, 3 damage each creature and each planeswalker. Get out of here! I'll pay 1. Kill them all!
Still only counts as 1.
And then, do I want to Opt now? I guess it's opt, right? Find a land, I'll play it. Play opt. Do I want the land? I would say no. I'm going to bottom this. If I draw a land, I'll play it, but I don't need the land, so. They got 3 cards in hand. We got a Phoenix in the bin, a stocked hand, Phoenix in our hand. Very likely we can return Phoenix's next turn. They're still stuck on 3 lands again. There's a Phantom. Okay. It's not bad. All right. So consider. Let's chart first. Discard a Phoenix. Let's play consider. Fire Impulse to the top. And we're going to hold that for a future turn. Play consider.
Game. Blouses.
To be totally fair, they never played a fourth land in either game. So, but it still feels like a pretty good matchup. The Phoenix decks are pretty good against the creature decks with all the impulses and stuff like that. So we'll take it. On the play. In the end, limited is the only good format. I mean, obviously everyone has their own opinion, you know? That's just like your opinion, man. Yorion is here. Our hand is okay. We're going to keep. All right, so we're going to I'm just going to shock in a land. And then we will our Grease Fang deck's healthy for the format. Well, they're not even good, so like I think the Grease Fang deck is like pretty iffy. That's kind of the thing is that like there's a lot of bullshit tests in the format, right? Where it's like, can I beat Grease Fang? Can I beat Mono Green Devotion? Can I kill turn 1 Lana Rolf? You know, like, and if, like once you pass those tests, like those decks aren't even good. But those decks do seem to limit like some of the fun stuff you can do in the format. It's kind of like the argument, I think. We're gonna bottom this. Another Phoenix. All right, so we like really want our Shredder to live, basically. Here's Shredder. Grow Vehicles is good. I agree. That deck is quite good. It's just like a blue control deck with Yorion. I was expecting a, you know, whatever 5-color bullshit deck, but sure. Our hand's pretty awkward. I'm not gonna lie. I play Boats. Yep. The Gruul deck's on UT Brody. All right, let's play this and say go. Obviously, our hand's pretty bad if they're playing Control. Control's also like not a great matchup either, I don't think, but
Make a little noise here, huh? Come on, I can't hear you!
oh, I wish that I wish Pioneer was on Arena. God, I wish that. All right, so I got 2 mana up. They played a Ruins as a land. They have 7 cards in hand. I like to draw a land here so I can puzzle through a 4 spike. We did not draw a land. Drew a Shredder. Oh boy. All right. Let's attack for 1. I would say we're probably not playing puzzle here. Just playing another Shredder. We'll make Control good in Pioneer. I mean, it's sort of like Modern was like 10 years ago, where like there's a lot of linear decks. It's hard to beat everything with a Control deck, and the Control decks don't turn the corner very well. How many decks? 3 or 4. We'll see how long the leagues go. Move to combat, please. Okay. Just trying to play my games here, you know. I don't need these player reward packs, so play Shredder, player on a 4 spike, and just put more pressure on board. And if they go Verdict next turn, I just pieces of the puzzle. And if not, if I get to play 2 spells, it'd be great too. So just like go. All right. So land Verdict? No, okay. We just draw like an opt, please. Like, if we just draw opt and just chain into all of our Phoenixes, that'd be insane, you know? Chart, of course. Oh, I guess, yeah, sure. And we're going to play this pre-combat. Maybe we'll connive Phoenix, get lucky. Might counter it also, so... Oh my god. Gandalf. One of these decks want Gear Hulk? What, blue-white control decks? What are you flashing back? Charter Course on the stack.
Still a piece of garbage.
Dovin's Veto. Sure. I think I would love to cast Spell here and connive twice, but I can't. Because I'm stuck with this freaking lightning axe in my hand, so... Definitely a tough game one. Because you have so much dead removal against control. Not that control is very popular, but... So you go. They're at 16. Alright. Draw Spirebluff. You're killing me, Smalls. I'm going to cast Puzzle. They use a veto on the Charter Course. Six cards in hand. Like, probably gonna have a card draw spell here, but this is getting absorbed, like, for sure. But
We have technology.
okay, mission briefing it is, I guess. Surveil 2, then choose an instant or sorcery card in your graveyard. You may cast it this turn. It's the really bad Snapcast. It's a Snapcaster Mage without the Mage. Just a snap. Just a snap. So they get to... They're going to keep both cards on top, too. Wow. But now I get to connive because they play 2 spells. Tomorrow's 10 new brews, yep. 10 new brews tomorrow! Alright, so now I get to connive, which is actually gas, so... Alright, so discard his Phoenixes. Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah. Woo! Oh, what a connivetation. Tomorrow's early access. The set releases on Tuesday of next week, aka the same day I leave for the Pro Tour. Temporary Lockdown also hits their Omen of a Sea, which is pretty funny. We're going to untap and draw a Riverglide Pathway. It's kind of shitty. Let's just cast Puzzle, I guess. Like, I'll just hardcast the Phoenix. Which isn't, like, the worst in the world either. Didn't buy Yorion. You definitely have, like, an Absorb or something like that. They obviously kept both cards in their hand, too. Yeah, I'm gonna just chill, I think. Gonna try and resolve Puzzle when I can definitely resolve it, I think. And say go. It's gonna be a rush 20 players trying to get things like fast lands from a new set for the tournament. I mean, everyone has fast lands from because they're already legal, right? But yeah, it's gonna be interesting tournament as far as getting new cards for sure, though. All right, so untap, and they just say go. We draw Shred. Just gonna attack. Play Shredder and say go. Old Shreddy boy. Alright, so they're going to Emperor, try and exile. Can axe my own Phoenix here. The problem is I have to discard something, and I kind of want everything, so I can Spikefield Hazard the Emperor as well. Four cards in hand. I think Shredder's the card we're going to discard, so I'm actually glad we didn't play it before Conduct, because we're going to use the other two cards, I think, so. Let's target this, pay a red, discard Shredder. Spikefield Hazard the Emperor, and then probably continue to sandbag pieces of the puzzle, I think. Also, want a piece first and play around 4 Spike, and then Hazard the Emperor, perhaps even on their upkeep. Just so you folks, make sure you hit that follow button. YouTube folks, make sure you like, comment, subscribe. What's up? My name's Jim.
Gentlemen, behold!
Get your pile driver jerseys. That's gonna resolve. All right, take 2. I'm gonna go for the puzzle here. I think actually they have to have exactly veto basically. I'm gonna go for it. Sick. And then I'm gonna take Trespass and Opt, because Lightning Axe is terrible. And then I want to Spikefield the Emperor, but I'm going to do it in their upkeep. Play around to 4 Spike and make them tap their mana. Also, I want to save a spell for... No, I don't need to save a spell for Phoenix. I have Opt and a draw step, so... I don't think we're in a huge rush. Alright, they have a main phase Memory Deluge. Desperation. It reeks. Reeks of desperation. I might regret playing this on red. Cruise. Only have 13 cards in the bin and 3 of them are Phoenixes. Awkward. So, yeah, I'm definitely regretting playing this on red. That was a huge mistake. Alright. They have 5 cards in hand. They have at least 1 counter spell, but... Let's start with... I think Cruise. And then they'll probably counter it. And then I just gotta opt into a spell. Try and get these Phoenixes back. Yeah, let's start there. Exile land, spell, creature. What do you got, friend? It resolved? Yeah. Okay, cool. Consider. Spikefield Hazard, bottom. Draw Steam Vents. Opt. Spell Pierce. God, I love it.
Bingo!
Alright.
So we've cast, hold on. Let me double check here. We cast Cruise, Opt, and Consider, right? Yep, so we're good on the, we're good on Phoenixes here. I'm gonna shock this in too, though, just because life doesn't matter that much. Bring back the old Burbs. And looking pretty good now. Caw!
Wow.
Do a barrel roll.
Ooh. Fateful Absence resolves. Still 2 turn clock. Get a clue. Draw a card. Draw 2 cards in their end step. Love it. Doesn't need to exile it. They have 4 cards left. They're at 5 life points. Get a clue. It's a weird clue. There were clues in Nuke. Oh, no, this is like a... That's like the freaking whatever set, right? Warhammer or something or other. Hell yeah, got a sponsorship.
Here comes the money.
Oh, what is this? Farewell. Oh, no, through Spell Pierce, too? That's gross. All right, well, that's fine. We'll just, like, impulse our thing. We should kill him next turn, right? We should impulse the thing. Do I actually Spell Pierce here? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. If I Spell Pierce it, make them pay. Impulse my thing. Untap. Opt. Spell. Trespass. Oh, I have the hall anyway, too. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Or like most. Oh, they didn't choose graveyards? They did. Yeah, I think I Spell Pierce here, actually. Right, I'm not going to impulse. It was the fair. Oh, yeah, right. I'm sorry. Hold on. I'm being an idiot. We have the hall, though, to kill them. So I Spell Pierce. So I just need to draw into a land for hall. Yeah. So we Spell Pierce here. Draw off clue first. So I want to tap out to the... I guess the hall... I guess I can't stop the hall anyway, right? Because it is ward. Yeah, that's right. Okay, never mind. We're just gonna track the clue. So what could they have that could stop the hall? I guess like land cycle shark for 1. Didn't draw land. Oh, march and pitch 1,000,000 cards. That's true. But I need to draw exactly an untapped land next turn. And a lot of my lands are Spirebluff Canals and crap too. Yeah, I'm just going to opt, I think. Oh, that's true. These come back. Holy shit. So they're just dead to that. Man, what? Hi, I'm Jim. I'm practicing for the professional tour because I'm a pro Magic player.
That's it. I'm going to clown college.
Okay. Oh yeah, War Camp, they can't do that anyway, so let's just opt. I don't need Spell Pierce. I do want Spell Pierce. I don't have to do. I'm sorry, folks. I'm just gonna forget Spell Pierce. Sure, whatever. They'll pay for it. I get my Shredders back. I play 2 spells and kill them. Right? So make sure they're tapped out. Works for me. Get those back.
Ah, our hero returns.
They Omen. It's got a lot of buttons. You want to see it?
We have technology.
There it is. Alright, so Omen, yada, yada, yada. Yeah, so the thing is that Lockdown doesn't work like Portable Hole exiles first and the creature goes away, but Lockdown does not work like that. So, Hardcast Phoenix, too. That's pretty fun. You just do that as well. The old Leroy? Oh, yeah. Alright, so. Alright, game numero 2. We don't really have much. We have Spell Pierce, Stroke, Dispute, Cruise. These Temporal Garbos are coming out. Actually, I guess the removal spell's coming out first, so let's see. Maybe Thing in the Ice. Maybe a Drake or 2. Maybe Narcissus Reversal. And we're cutting all the Lightning Axes and all the Impulses. Impulse can't hit Planeswalkers, right? No. Neither can Axe. Okay, that's shitty. And then we're going to cut... I mean, I don't really like the Iterations or the Trespasses, honestly. Iteration especially, like, without the ability to copy removal spells is pretty bad. I think I just like Drakes. Like, Trespass has the usual problem of, like, yeah, I can cast it, but, like, what if I don't have anything in play? You know? They bring in Angels. That's true. We could leave it a few Axes in case they have Baneslayer or, like, any of her stuff. So, counter. That's true. Yeah, Reversal's kind of eh. We're only bouncing a counterspell with it, so let's leave in 2 Axes, I think, as like a safety valve, and do this. I like this. I'm in. helps counter veto, but like 2 mana to unsummon your veto isn't even that good. You know, like we're gonna keep. Sounds fun. Like all their card draw spells are planeswalkers and stuff. So like, what are we copying? You know, like, it's good on like an end step card draw spell, I guess. But play the caves. There you go. I guess if you can copy your own cruise and then bounce the cruise back to your hand, that's kind of cool. But I don't know, maybe one's fine. But whatever, I didn't bring it in. So all right, Island Shredder. You got the old sensor effect. No. Sure. I mean, I freaking love drawing cards. I think this card's terrible. So I'm in. No Narset, also good. That'd been pretty bad for us, actually. I didn't consider Narset when I was sideboarding. That was very bad on my part, honestly. But never punished. So we're just going to play a land. Just say go here. Probably didn't need shock, but it's fine. We have Clue up and Opt and Spell Pierce. Alright, so Omen's fine. They go 1 top, 1 bottom. Play 4th land, so they go. We get to just do a whole bunch of stuff here, which is pretty cool, honestly. Draw a bunch of cards, just get our 2 for 1. Clue. Definitely want to have some sort of a threat we can play that, you know, it's also going to leave mana up too, but Opt. So I think the ice came in because it's just like a cheap threat. I'm going to bottom this. I love Crackling Drake, but we just need lands and threats that are cheap. So untap. And Pieces of the Puzzle. If we puzzle here and it resolves, we end up discarding a card to hand size. I think we just say go. Next turn we can Drake with Spell Pierce up. Honestly, like, they might just counter the puzzle. The question is, am I okay with that? I would say with 2 cruises, I'm not okay with that. So I'll just say go. They can, like, Deluge or Emperor here. If they do, I think I would let Deluge resolve. I might Pierce an Emperor, because letting them have a threat in play is pretty rough. I do love Saheeli. I do love Saheeli. I'm a big Saheeli fan. Hell Monkey. They're currently stopped in my second main phase. Not sure why they would do that, but sure. Draw on both islands here. So they draw Field of Ruin. This is Stone Rain. It's kind of annoying. What's up, friend? End step Omen. You got it. And this Omen is going to scry 2 cards to the top and draw Field of Ruin? Shit. All the bad things I said just happened. Alright, we're going to untap. And, I mean, this kind of sucks, but I think we're going to play Drake with Spell Pierce up here. Leave an island up. It's pretty bad. I'm not going to lie, honestly. This game's looking a little iffy. Yeah, being able to actually Stone Ray me is insane. It's so good for them because mana advantage is so important. We have to draw a card at least. It's kind of cool. Thing is also pretty good. Nice cheap threat. All right. I mean, still a Spell Pierce, which is pretty good. They can't take me off it with the Field of Ruin. They're not going to field me? Rest in peace. I mean, that sucks a little bit, but it's fine, I guess. So they just think I have basic. They don't realize the power that they currently possess. All right, it's end step. So we should chart a course away at a cruise, which is kind of cool. Shredder. Yeah, we're gonna I'm gonna play Thing, I think, over Shredder. Try and get that ball rolling. Play the Thing. Play Chart a Course, Scar Treasure Cruise. Obviously, Puzzle's pretty bad now, too, unfortunately. Could be saving it for a creature line. That's fair. I do have 2 Hall of Storm Giants. Play Chart. What's up, nerd? Quick, look! Everyone look at Bourbon Nerd. They're lurking. They're going to veto the Chart a Course. Sure. That's totally fine. Play this. Attack for 2. They have 3 cards left. Why thinking about from the sideboard? It's cheap threat. All that matters really is we can just get something down on the board and before the counters and everything come online, and then we can leave our counters up, which is great. So I think vetoing Chart's fine in both spots they did it. Like, I can't cast Cruise anymore. My hand's obviously got Stinkers in it because of Rest in Peace, you know, so no 6th land by Yorion. Okay. Yorion's actually pretty annoying. To be totally honest. You have to blink both Omens. I think we're digging for a dispute here. Mystical dispute. Yo, bro, I heard like Chart a Course. All right, let's start by puzzling. See if they counter that. Veto the puzzle. Great. Now they can't veto my Chart a Course. And then we get to discard a Cruise. Draw Lightning Axe.
Oh my god!
That's great. I guess actually that's not great because I have the thing in the ice. That's actually really awkward. Okay, never mind. So if I try and axe the Yorion, I end up just bouncing it. All right, that's not ideal, but sure. Let's see. Let's see. That's bad. All right. Yeah, I definitely would have wanted to draw a thing there. Are they going to farewell me here? Oh, please farewell me. They're going to Wandering Emperor playing around Spell Pierce. That's actually fine because I can use the Lightning Axe and bounce my thing and then draw and do this. I like that a lot, actually. So let's let this resolve. They're going to try and exile my Crackling Drake. I'm going to Lightning Axe it in response. Going to discard this useless Treasure Cruise. And this will trigger the thing in the ice and bounce it. So, fizzle their ability, get my Crackling Drake back, flip my thing in the ice. It's all good, y'all. In response, they're going to Narset's Reversal. So they're going to copy the Lightning Axe, and that's actually disgusting. All right. Yeah, I mean, that's pretty damn good. That's about as good as it gets. They get to kill my thing in the ice and not kill my Drake, too. That's going to cost us the game, probably. All right. Yeah, I mean, I guess. I didn't play around Narcissus Reversal, sure. Untap and draw a Cruise. I think we're going to game 3 here. Once they play Yorion and Flicker, yeah, we're going to go to game 3. We're not going to win this game. All right. That was brutal. That was definitely brutal. So we're going to bring out more Drakes, I think. Once they show Rest in Peace. And Dispute, Chart, Stroke. Those are all good. I like the 2 Axes a lot. I'm happy we had both those in. Spell Pierce. Let's just do 3 Drakes, I think. This is fun. Draw out my own Reversal. Copy target enters worship spell and you return it to its owner's hand. You may choose new targets for the copy. Sure. Let's cut 2 cruises. Try this. No, I'm leaving 2 axes in. Like, they have access to Yorion every game anyway, so it's not even just like a hedge against Baneslayer or whatever. So, ooh, that was a good play. That was a good play from them. Keep the stand. All right, shock that in. So there you go. Start considering. Our hand could actually be anything. Castle Ardenvale. Consider. I'm going to bin this. I think just try and get the cruise faster. Even though I kind of want this land. We just like can draw more lands. Sure, exactly. So untap and Phoenix. I think shocking is almost irrelevant. I suppose I'm blue. Play this thing up. Double consider. You can't triple stamp a double stamp. Look at this. Fancy lands. Do the fancy lands. Consider. It's pretty hard to resolve this. I'm just gonna bin it. Sure. Yo, bro. Heard you like consider. Just bin it all. Draw Mystical Dispute too. It's kind of guess. All right, so untap. And we draw a Otawara. So I can resolve Cruise here if I want to, but it might let them resolve Narset, which is not ideal. So we can go like consider, bin a card, play Cruise, defend it with a Dispute or Spell Pierce. Or I can just chill for a turn. I guess that doesn't work against Veto though. So we're just gonna chill, I think. Let's just chill for one more turn. And I don't want to consider main phase. I wouldn't guess 2-drop here, so it's just like a... Vito's pretty annoying, honestly. End step, Omen of a Sea, sure. Yeah, there's nothing on the Magic Online overlay to let you know what game it is, but I have it over here. It's on the it's over here. I can't really show you. I guess it's here. Tap land, go. So Vito's still up, which kind of sucks. All right, so we're going to end step consider. This is where we want to draw a cheap threat, you know, like a Shredder, something I can play with these counter spells up. All right, bin this. Shredder, perfect. Untap and go land Shredder. Go. Set of views up on YouTube. All right. We might actually hardcast Phoenix here. Yeah, I'm in. Just ship it. Like, they for sure have multiple counterspells in hand. We're still defending against their stuff. Applying enough pressure. We have Pierce and Dispute to defend. We have Cruise whenever they tap out. Feeling decently good here. Feeling okay. Is Narset's Universal Sleep seeing more play than normal? No. It's like a 0-1 of an, you know, maybe. But if they Wrath here, great. Untapping Cruise, so they're gonna march my Shredder, pitching a Dovin's Veto. Ha 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 ha. This is fine. Did I get an invite to the Pro Tour? I earned my invite to the Pro Tour by playing in the World Championship, coming in 5th place on tiebreakers. End step, Fateful Absence, also fun. Yeah, it's fun. All right, so we're up on cards in this exchange. We are... What's up, Da Vinci? We are definitely still being pretty cognizant of my Cruise being countered. We draw a Spikefield Hazard. Just gotta draw off the clue right now. Yes, that turn was a 3-for-1 for us, which is pretty good. We're gonna play Spirebluff Canal just to go. We're definitely like getting a little later in the game now, so it's kind of like our soft counters are getting worse, which kind of sucks, but I'm not really ready to kind of pull a trigger yet. We're going to Spell Pierce this, I think. Normally you don't counter card draw spells, but my Spell Pierce is going dead pretty fast, and that's what we're going to do. So I only got my invite because of my damn good looks. Got to bring some shine to the Pro Tour, you know? All right, so there's Deluge. We can't dispute. We can dispute a Teferi here, which is the important part. All right, they're going to say go again. Untap. Draw. Hallstorm. That's actually a pretty good draw. Again, I really don't want to cruise yet. I just think that they will counter it, and that sucks, honestly. I'm just not really in a rush. Maybe I'm wrong, but top deck recipes are pretty bad for us, yes. But probably have like 2 in their 80 card deck, so I guess now I have Castle Ardenvale, which is kind of rough. I also want to have one more proactive spell, so I can return the Phoenix. So if I play Cruise, they counter it, I can go like spell. I don't have that right now either, so end step Ardenvale, sure. All right, we are entering the Ardenvale stage of the game. Ardenvale does line up pretty well against my Hall also. They have 3 cards left. Please just draw an Opt or something. I mean, we can double Hazard to return 1 Phoenix. That's like not even good, honestly. This game is definitely slipping away. We definitely needed to draw an Opt or something like that. Actually, we've already drawn all 4 considers, I guess. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. They can't flashback Deluge yet. We can go for Cruise, then they counter it. We can just Hazard twice and get back Phoenix. It's pretty terrible, though. I think resolving the Cruise is going to be an important factor in getting back in this game. So. All right, it's end step, Ardenvale. Here come the tokens. Untap. Draw a Mystical Dispute. God, you're killing me here. I could Otawara token if I have to also, which is not great, but like a thing that I can do for sure. I mean, they shouldn't flashback Deluge here. I would love it if they did, obviously. I've already pitched them pitching veto means I probably have a second veto also. I'm just gonna say go. Not ready to cruise yet. Hopefully they did not. They're smart. Good play by them to not go for the Deluge. Mike, fast have a trigger there.
Get off my
Love to see it. I'm going to Otawara here. It sucks, obviously, but like I think that we just need to do this because we are slowly dying. So let's do this. All right. So ideally, they draw Field of Ruin. Also, it's a huge tilt. Please draw like a practice spell I can guess. That's a spell. All right. That's fine. Let's tap the Hall. All right. Here's Crackling Drake. They have an Absorb. I think it's time to fight. It's time to start doing our thing, honestly. I could dispute twice here. That returns Phoenix if I cast the Cruise or a Hazard also. Let's do that actually. I'm just in. I'm in. Oh, yeah. Our patience pays off.
unpredictable Bart. Always takes rock.
It's not going to resolve Cruise. The problem is, like, can I still win the game? That's the question. All right, so the Crackling Drake's gone. Resolve the Cruise. They only have 2 cards left. We draw a Hall, a Hazard, and a Spell Pierce. I've now cast 3 spells, so I don't need to cast this Hazard. Play a Hall. Right, yeah, those 3 spells. Bring back a Phoenix. And no attacks, just say go. Unfortunately, we've drawn all 3 Spikefield Hazards. You know, a lot of lands. Our draw has not been particularly great. But... what the hell is this? Alright, well, I guess they're smarter than I am, and they got my disputes out so they can resolve Dream Trawler, so,
Good old rock. Nothing beats that.
they got us. Yeah, alright, we actually can't beat this card, so, you got me. You got me. GG. Yeah, a tough match. It's a hard matchup, and, like, our draws were a little awkward for sure, but, yeah, I mean, overall, like, I'm just not a big fan of this deck. I just think that the Trespass iteration part of the deck is awful. I think Phoenix itself is only mediocre. Again, this is the deck that I probably would play if I were to play a deck like this. This is the deck that I played at the RC. This is just like the Drake's deck, so it's just Phoenix with no Phoenix, much less graveyard reliant, much more raw power in mid-range matchups. Yeah, I don't know. So that's his deck. We're gonna keep playing on stream though. We got more decks to play, but right now, YouTube folks, love you. Like, comment, subscribe, and that's it.